It's Monday, March 3rd, just following up on UNH. I bought puts here as red bars were forming here to take out the lows of the day. You can see it went down and took out the lows of the day as expected, had a little pause, and then we're continuing on a secondary push lower here. So I was able to scale out and set up a no-risk trade. Bought the 490 puts at 20.41. I just scaled out at 22 to set up a no-risk trade. They're asking 23.65 at the moment, and they're moving up nicely. So it's all at no risk right now. Again, the context in play is on the weekly chart here. After a big gap down, we're just kind of pausing in here, and we have the potential to really take out these lower lows below the 435 area. I think it is somewhere down here. We obviously found a little bit of buying here, you know, when it gapped lower. If we look at the daily chart, gap lower, buying immediately came in, but we're just grinding up. And what it is an inside bar on the weekly chart here that, you know, I like to see. I'm always looking for inside bars to potentially fail. So it took out the high of that bar, and then if it can come back through the midpoint of that bar, we could be heading to the low of that bar, kind of below 450 again. So if we can continue lower here today and get a 2-down day, that then sets the target to potentially, you know, get below the midpoint of the prior week and go below 450. And, you know, we're at about 470 right now. And then the reason I, you know, like this stock, in addition to the context, was that when I did my search this morning, after seeing a choppy market overall, you know, I kind of searched for the stocks making, you know, that are doing strongly, making strong gains, and the ones that I thought were weak. You know, UNH comes up kind of high on the board here of some of the stocks not performing well. And when I went to the chart, you know, I could see that there was a good opportunity here after that kind of consolidation and the red bar forming that was going to at least take out the lows of the day. So we've taken out the lows of the day, pause, continuing lower here. We have the context. If we can get a 2-down day going here to get through the midpoint of the prior week down to the 450 area before the week's over, and that's all in play until this weekly chart really reverses to the upside here. And you know, it's going to take a while to, even if we get a 2-up week, you know, we have a target here. So if we don't ever reach that, at some point we can continue to roll over. And, you know, if things really stay weak, we could be heading to some of these major targets down here until proven otherwise. So until I see a major reversal on the weekly chart, I'm biased to the downside. It showed up on the you know, the scan list today as one of the weaker stocks, and it had opening price action that was high probability to follow through a little bit lower on the day.